Hello students, welcome to the session. Welcome to the session. So, ಇವತ್ತಿನ session ನಲ್ಲಿ we are going to discuss about the home assignment numerical questions or home assignment practice questions from our material in our CET entrance examination. Okay. So, let us start our class. So, before going to start our class, my request is start solving each and every problem. Don't neglect and don't leave any problem. If you practice from the first chapter, damn sure I am saying that you can easily score CET rank. So let us go to our session. Let us see the first question what they are saying to us here. So see here, if capital E and capital G respectively denotes energy and gravitational constant, then E by G has the dimensions of ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. So first of all let us calculate, let us write what is the dimension of the energy. We know here m power 1 L power 2 T power minus 2. You must learn this, otherwise you can't solve such type of problems. So see here, universal gravitational constant is, we can say, m to the power of minus 1 L power minus 3 T power minus 2. That is the universal gravitation constant. It should be L power plus 3. Then now let us calculate what is the dimensions of E by G. What is the E value? We can write here m power 1 L power 2 T power minus 2 divided by, we can say, m to the power of minus 1 L power 3 T power minus 2. Is it right or not? So if you simplify this value, you will get m to the power of minus 1 will go to numerator, you will get plus 2 L to the power of minus 1 T to the power of minus 2 T power minus 2 will get cancelled. So it is T power 0 here. So what is the option we can say here? M power 2, L power minus 1 and T power 0. Hence we can select option D as the right answer here. So while solving the numerical problem, we have to keep one eye on the options also, because sometimes while solving the numerical problem, in between, after solving half of the solution, half of the derivation, half of the thing, we can guess the answer. Okay. So please have one eye on the options also. So let us go to the next question. What they are saying to us here: if the force F, acceleration A and time T are chosen as the fundamental physical quantities, find the dimensions of energy. See, generally mass, length and time are chosen as the fundamental quantities, but in this case force, acceleration and time are chosen as the fundamental quantities. Hagiddaga, what is the dimensions of energy? Okay, how can you write the dimensions of energy? So see here, we can say that let us understand, energy is directly proportional to force to the dimension x, acceleration to the dimension y and time to the dimension z ಅಂತ ಕರೆಯೋಣ. Removing the proportionality, I can write some constant k. So see here, we can say T power z. Now substitute the dimensional formula here. M power 1 L power 2 T power minus 2 must become equals to dimension of k. It is dimensionless. I will take 1. Force, what is the force value? We can say here m power 1 L power 1 T power minus 2 whole to the power of x. Acceleration is L power 1 T power minus 2 whole to the power of y. T to the power of 1 whole to the power of z. Okay. So just multiply and equate it according to principle of homogeneity. Then we get m power 1 L power 2 T power minus 2 becomes equals to m to the power of, see here, x only, m to the power of x, L to the power of x plus y, and T to the power of minus 2x minus 2y plus z here. Minus 2x minus 2y plus z. Is it right or not? Now see here, whenever the bases are same, the powers or dimensions must be same. Therefore we can write x is equals to 1 and x plus y becomes equals to 2. Therefore y becomes equals to 2 minus x, 2 minus 1, that is y is equals to 1. So substitute this value, minus 2x minus 2y plus z will become equals to minus 2. So substitute minus 2 into 1, minus 2 plus z is equals to minus 2 will get cancelled. Z will become equals to 2. Therefore equation 1 implies, we can write energy is equals to some constant into or otherwise we can say dimensions of norma here. They're saying only dimension. They're saying only dimension. Therefore, we can say that say that E will have the dimensions. See here, f to the power of 1, a to the power of 1, and also time to the power of 2. Time to the power of 2. Is it right? So just observe the options here. What is the option here? We can say option A is the right answer. F power 1, a power 1, and t power 2. Like this, we have to think and we have to analyze each and every problem. So I hope you understood this. No, is it right or not? So if you are having any doubt, please go through the video once again. Then you will get a clear picture about this. So let us go to the next question here. The error in the measurement of the radius of the sphere is 0.3%. Error. Whenever you observe this percentage error they have given. So we can say that delta r by r is equals to 0.3% they have given. Is it right? What is the permissible error in its surface area? Surface area. So we know that surface area. We know that surface area A is equals to 4 pi r square. 4 pi r square. Therefore, A is directly proportional to r square. A is directly proportional to r square. Therefore, we can say that delta A by A is equals to 2 into delta r by r. R by r. That is 2 into 3%. If we do it, then you will get the answer as 6%. Here 6%. Okay, sorry. 0.3% alvar kotirodu nimge. So like that, whenever we go with this substitutant, that is 0.3% ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ we'll get 0.6% will be the answer here. 0.6%. Therefore, option A will be the right answer. Option A will be the right answer. Okay, let us see the next question. What they are saying to us. The unit of thermal conductivity is ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Just they are asking only what is the unit. So we have to think the relation for the thermal conductivity. What is the thermal conductivity? See here, from thermal properties of matter, we have studied that. We know that the heat transferred is equals to Ka into, we can say T1 minus T2 into T divided by L. Therefore, thermal conductivity K can be written as, see here, Q divided by, or Q into L divided by time T into area into temperature difference. So what is the Q? Q is nothing but heat energy, which is measured in joule here. Joule. Length is measured in meter, time is measured in second, area is measured in meter square, and temperature is measured in Kelvin. So if you substitute this value here, say a joule per second. What is a joule per second here? Joule per second can be written as watt. Watt per meter per Kelvin here. Watt per meter per Kelvin. Is it right? So that is the units. That is the unit of thermal conductivity. So watt per meter per Kelvin. Hence we can select option D as a right answer. Option D as a right answer. Is it clear? So let us understand the next question. What they are saying to us. Dimensional formula of delta Q. Heat supplied to the system. So see here they have mentioned delta Q is nothing but what here? Heat supplied. Okay. Therefore, heat supplied is nothing but energy. Energy. Heat is a form of energy. Is it right or not? Therefore, dimensions of this delta Q becomes equals to m power 1, L power 2, T power minus 2. Energy dimensions only. Therefore, m power 1, L power 2, T power minus 2. Hence, we can select option A as the right answer. Option A is the right answer. Is it clear? So, similarly, let us move on to the next question. What they are saying to us. If force is proportional to square of the velocity, what they have given? Please go through it. Force is proportional to square of the velocity. Then, the dimensions of proportionality constant. They're asking what is the dimensions of the proportionality constant. So how can you simplify this? See here, F, removing the proportionality, I can write some constant K into V square. Therefore you can say K is equals to F divided by V square. F divided by V square. So therefore we can say that dimensions of K becomes equals to dimensions of force divided by V square. Dimension of force is m power 1, L power 1, T power minus 2. V square is L power 1, T power minus 1 whole square you have to do. Therefore, please think about this. M power 1, L power 1, T power minus 2 divided by L power 2 but T power minus 2. So, if you simplify this value, you will get L power minus 1 and T power 0. T power 0. So, what is the option we can say here? M power 1, L power minus 1, M power 1, L power minus 1, T power 0. Hence, we can select option D as a right answer. Option D is the right answer. Okay. So, similarly, let us see the next question. What they are saying here. The ratio of electric flux to magnetic flux has the dimensions of acceleration, area, velocity, and current. Okay, let us calculate. Calculate. We know that. See here, electric flux is nothing but E into A. E into A. Magnetic flux is nothing but B by B into A. Therefore, they are asking us to say what is the ratio electric flux to magnetic flux is equals to E into A divided by B into A. A will get cancelled. So, we will get E by B. E by B. Therefore, we can say what is E by B ma? We know that the ratio of electric field to the magnetic field, we can say it is the speed of the light, or speed of the electromagnetic wave also. Therefore, what is the thing we will get here? E by B will represent what is the velocity. Hence, we can select option B as a right answer. Option B is the right answer. So, similarly, we can go through the next question. What they are saying to us. Observe this. Dimensions of SI unit of resistance are same as that of ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Dimensions of SI unit of resistance. Okay, let us first calculate resistance. R is equals to V by I. Is it right? What is this V here? V can be as work done by charge. Work will have the dimensions of M power 1, L power 2, T power minus 2. Charge will have the dimensions of I ampere into time into time. Here also it is also I. So if you do simplification here, you will get M power 1, L power 2, T power minus 3. We can say I to the power of minus 2. I to the power of minus 2. This is the dimensions of resistance, where I stands for current. I stands for current. Okay. So among all the options, or among the following options, any one of the option will be having the dimensions of the resistance. We have to calculate. Okay. So how can we say this here? We know that dimensions of the Planck's constant is equals to unit is joule second. Hagagi M power 1, L power 2, T power minus 1 is the thing. And what is electronic charge? Electronic charge is nothing but current into time. So see here, observe one thing. It should be very clear. How can you analyze the questions in a short manner? See here, current is having the dimension of minus 2. That means the charge should be squared. ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ನ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ ಅವಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಮಗೆ ಐಗೆ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಈಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ನೂ ಬರಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ಬರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಅವಕಾಶಗಳು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಟು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ದಿಸ್ h by e square no they are asking. Therefore we can go with option C. A B ಬರಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. C ನ ನಾವು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. You can say h divided by e square. H, what is the dimensional formula? H here, M power 1, L power 2, T power minus 1. So see here we can say I power 2, T power 2. Is it right? So if you simplify this value, you will get T to the power of minus 3, I power minus 2. Is it right or not, ma? So it is same. Let us say this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. From 1 and 2, we can say that the resistance of this, dimensions of the resistance will be same as that of the, what is it, h by e square. Hence we can select option C as the right answer here. Option C as the right answer. Is it clear ma? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಲ್ವಾ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಸೊ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ನ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಕಣ್ಣಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆನ್ ಟು ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಅಸ್. ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. In an experiment, the percentage errors of A, B, C and D are respectively given. The maximum percentage of the error in the measurement of x. What is x they have given? A square B power 1 by 2 divided by C power 1 by 2 D power 3. So what is the percentage error we can say here? Observe this. Delta x by x will become equals to 2 into delta A by A plus half into delta B by B plus half into delta C by C plus 3 into delta D by D. Is it right? Now substitute each and every value, you will get the answer here. So 2 into, see here, delta x by x in percentage is equals to 2 into, what is delta A by A 1%. Is it right? Plus, what is this? So half into delta B by B. Half into delta B by B is 2% plus half into delta C by C. Half into delta C by C. What is delta C by C value given? 3%. Is it right? Plus, see here, 3 into delta D by D. 3 into 4%. 4%. So just think about this. We can say 2 plus 1 plus 3 by 2 plus 12. Is it right? So we'll get 15 plus 3 by 2. 15 plus 3 by 2. Is it right? So take LCM as 2, cross multiply, you'll get 33 by 2 percentage here. 33 by 2 percentage. So whenever we go with the options, 33 illa. Okay, that means there is a key mistake agide. Dayaviಟ್ಟು change ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. That is 33 by 2%. Hence we can select option A as a right answer. Option A is a right answer. Is it clear? I hope you understood this. Also very important models, very important models which are repeating in every year. So let us see the next question. What they are saying to us. For us, the pair of physical quantities that do not have the same dimensions, but they do not have the same dimension. So one thing we should be very clear, that same dimensions ಇರಬಾರದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ. Do not have, underline this do not have the same dimensions. Okay, so see here, Reynolds number is a dimensionless number which is used to find the nature of fluid flow. Coefficient of friction mu is equals to the frictional force divided by normal reaction force. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. Curie and frequency of a light wave anta helta idare. Curie, what is a Curie here? Curie is nothing but we can say Curie and frequency of a light wave baralla nimage. Okay, latent heat, Planck's constant and torque. Latent heat and gravitational potential we have to find each and every quantity dimensions I will explain how can you solve this. Curie, what is a Curie here? Curie is nothing but, see here, A, Reynolds number you can say rho Vd by eta, that is inertial forces by frictional forces anta heltare. And also it is also same as that of the frictional force frictional coefficient of friction. Both will have the same units. And whenever you go with the option B, Curie, what is the Curie here? Curie is nothing but number of atoms disintegrated per second anta helಬಹುದು ನಾವು. And the frequency, what is the frequency? You can say frequency can also be written as per second. Is it right? And whenever we go with the C here, latent heat ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, latent heat or gravitational potential, latent heat or gravitational potential which is equals to same, we can write it as energy by mass. Latent heat is nothing but heat energy per unit mass. Gravitational potential is nothing but gravitational potential energy per unit mass. Therefore these three do not represent the same, do not have these three are not the correct answer. Hence we can go with Planck's constant and torque do not have the same dimension. Planck's constant torque do not have the same dimension. If you want, we can say Planck's constant will have the dimensions of m power 1, L power 2, T power minus 1 here. But what dimensions of torque? Torque dimensions is nothing but m power 1, L power 2, T power minus 2. Okay. Hence, the dimensions of Planck's constant and dimensions of torque are not same. Okay. Hence, we can go with option D as a right answer. Option D as a right answer. So, similarly, let us go to the next question. What they are saying to us? A quantity F is given by root of h c power 5 divided by capital G, where c is the speed of the light, G is universal gravitation constant, H is a Planck's constant. Then the dimensions of F is, they are asking us to calculate what is the dimensions of F here. We can say H c power 5 divided by capital G whole to the power of 1 by 2. So just substitute dimensions of each and every quantity, then we'll get the final answer here. M power 1, L power 2, T power minus 1 is the dimensions of H here, into C is L power 5, T power minus 5, C power 5 is there, no? Because of that reason I am writing like this. Then we can write M to the power of minus 1, L power 3, T power minus 2, whole to the power of 1 by 2. We should not miss that. So just to go through it here, we can say dimensions of F becomes equals to, see here, m power minus 1 goes to numerator, you get m power plus 1, that is m power 2, it becomes m to the power of 2, L to the power of, see here, 3 will go to numerator, then you will get minus 1 plus y, L power 6 we are getting L to the power of 6, and T to the power of, observe this, T power minus 1 minus 5 minus 6 minus 2 ಮೇಲೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋದ್ರೆ plus 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. You will get the answer as minus 4 whole to the power of 1 by 2. So if you simplify this value here, so observe this, T power minus 4 by 2, then you get m power 1, L power 3, T to the power of what is the value minus 2. L power 3 ಬರುತ್ತಾ ನಮ್ಗಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಡೋಣ, ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಗಿದೇನೋ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. L power 2 ಸಾರಿ L power 4 ಬರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. It is not L power 6, it should be L power 4. Therefore we can say 4 by 2. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ L power 2. What is this here? It is the dimension formula of energy or work. Dimension formula of energy or work. So what is the option we can say here? Dimension of energy or work. So what is the option we can say? Energy, work is not there, energy is there, hence we can select option B as a right answer. Option B is the right answer. Okay. So please go through it once again. If have any doubt, please revise once again, then it will be very clear. Let us see the next question here. The ratio of dimensions of Planck's constant and that of the moment of inertia. So dimensions of Planck's constant to that of moment of inertia. See here, joule second and moment of inertia is kg meter square. So observe this here, m power 1, L power 2, T power minus 1 divided by m to the power of 1, L power 2. You will get T power minus 1. T power minus 1 indicate per second. Per second will go for frequency. Will go for what here? Frequency. Hence we can select option D as a right answer. Option D is the right answer. Is it clear ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಲ್ವಾ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. So similarly, let's move on to the next question. What they are saying to us: if n denotes a positive integer, h Planck's constant, q is the charge and b is the magnetic field, then the quantity n into h divided by 2 pi qb has the dimensions ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೀಬಹುದು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. We can say this as dimensions of NH by 2 pi into 1 by QB. Is it right or not, ma? Just we are splitting, we are rewriting the given quantity as a product, and we know that what is NH by 2 according to Bohr's postulates. We can say it is angular momentum. What is this QB? We can say, ma. So let us say into 1 by QB. Let us let us keep that value as it is, ma. Now from F is equals to Q into V into B, we can say Q into B is nothing but F by V. So what is the dimensions of this? M power 1, L power 1, T power minus 2 divided by L power 1, T power minus 1. So we'll get the dimensional formula of Q into B becomes equals to M to the power of 1, L power 0, T power minus 1, T power minus 1. Is it right? Just substitute this. You will get the answer in equation or in above equation here. Let us call this as equation 1 anta kariyona. Substituting in equation 1, we can say dimensions of NH divided by 2 pi into QB is nothing but dimensions of L. What are dimensions of L here? We can say M power 1, we can say L to the power of 2 T power minus 1 into 1 by QB. QB is M power 1, L power 0, T power minus 1. Is it right? So if you simplify this value here, you will get L to the power of 2. You will get only L to the power of 2. So L to the power of 2 indicate it is nothing but meter square. Meter square is nothing but what here? Area. That will represent the quantity area. Therefore, we can go with option A as a right answer. Is it clear, ma? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಲ್ವಾ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ನಾವು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. ಸೊ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ಇಟ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೈನ್. Any confusion, any doubt, please go through the video once again and listen to my explanation so that it will be very clear. So let us see the next question here. In the expression torque is equals to A into L plus B into I by omega. L represent angular momentum, I represent moment of inertia, and omega represent angular velocity. Then the dimensions of A into B, we have to find out the dimensions of A into B. So from this it should be very clear that if I want to know what is the dimensions of the product of A and B, I should know the dimensions of A and I should know the dimensions of B. Is it right? Therefore, please observe this. From the from principle of homogeneity, we can say dimensions of torque must be equal to dimensions of A into L, and dimensions of the torque must be equal to dimensions of B into I by omega. Is it right? So from this, calculate the dimensions of A here. Dimensions of A becomes equals to dimension of torque divided by L. And here, so okay, anyway, please go through that. Dimensions of A becomes equals to M power 1, L power 2, T power minus 2 divided by, what is the L? L dimensions is M power 1, L power 2, T power minus 1. So you will get dimensions of A becomes equals to, you can say T to the power of minus 1. Similarly, B, dimensions of B becomes equals to torque into omega divided by I. What is the torque? Torque will have the dimension N power 1, L power 2, T power minus 2. Omega will have the dimension per second, per T power minus 1 divided by okay, sorry, torque M power 1, L power 2, T power minus 2. Here is T power minus 1. I is moment of inertia, M power 1, L to the power of 2. So if you simplify this value, you will get T power minus 3. Therefore, the dimensions of A into B becomes equals to t power minus 1 into t power minus 3, t power minus 3, we'll get it as t power minus 4, t power minus 4. Therefore, what is the correct option we can say here? M power 0, L power 0, t power minus 4. We'll get option A. ನೋಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ ಅಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ನ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ಇಟ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಹಿಯರ್. So let us move on to the next question. What they are saying to us: G is acceleration due to gravity. R is the radius of the earth. Then the G by R whole power 1 by 2 represent the dimensions of ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Okay, first of all calculate the G by R whole power 1 by 2 dimension. So G is nothing but acceleration due to gravity, nothing but acceleration. Therefore you can say L power 1 t power minus 2, and R will have the dimensions of L to the power of 1, L to the power of 1. Therefore just calculate G by R, G by R. G by R means L power 1 t power minus 2 divided by L to the power of 1. So whole power 1 by 2 is there. No, you should not forget that here. L power 1, L power 1 will get cancel. So minus 2 by 2 is nothing but t power minus 1. T power minus 1 is nothing but what is this here? Nothing but per second. Per second indicate it is a frequency. It is a frequency. Or indicate angular frequency. It will indicate angular frequency, that is omega also. Or we can also call it as angular velocity also. Angular velocity. Therefore observe this: angular speed, escape speed agalla, orbital speed agalla, acceleration agalla. Then we'll go with option A, that is angular speed or angular velocity. Angular velocity. Okay, I hope you are following. So let us see the next question what they have given to us. If mass is measured in units of alpha kg, length is measured in the unit of beta meter, and time is measured in gamma second, then the calorie would be anta heltare. Then the calorie would be, we have to write the calorie in terms of alpha, beta and gamma. So how can you write? So see here, we know that 1 calorie is nothing but 4.2 joules. 4.2 joules. So we can say that N1 U1 is equals to N2 U2. N1 U1 is equals to N2 U2 anta navu baribodu. Is it right or not N1, let us take N1 is equals to 4.2 here. N1 is equals to 4.2 joules anta navu tagolana. So simplify madidare, then definitely you will get the answer here. Okay, let it be N2 only, hige irli, talagedsukobedi. So let us say N1 is equals to N2 into U2 by U1. What is U2? U2 is nothing but units in the second system. U1 is the units in the first system. So see here, N2 is nothing but 4.2. So what is the joule? Joule is nothing but energy, we can say M1 by M2, M1 by M2 whole to the power. Okay, I will write here. Energy will have the dimensions equals to M power 1, L power 2, T power minus 2. M1 by M1 by M2 whole to the power of 1. L1 by L2 whole to the power of 2. T1 by T2 whole to the power of minus 2. Minus 2. So just substitute the values here. So N1 becomes equals to 4.2 into M1, that is kg. Here it is alpha kg. In unit 1 calorie, mass is measured in alpha kg. And similarly whole to the power of 1 meter. Here it is measured in beta meter whole to the power of 2. And second divided by gamma second whole to the power of minus 2. Second meter kg will get cancelled. So N1 becomes equals to 4.2 into alpha power minus 1, beta power minus 2, gamma power minus 1 whole power minus 2, which is nothing but 4.2 alpha power minus 1, beta power minus 2, gamma power 2. So that is the value of n1. That is value of n1. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಲ್ವಾ ಹೇಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ಇಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ಹಿಯರ್? 4.2 ಆಲ್ಫಾ ಪವರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 1, ಬೀಟಾ ಪವರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 2, ಗಾಮಾ ಪವರ್ 2 ಅಂತಂದಿದ್ದಾಗ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ಬೀಟಾ ಪವರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 2 ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಬೀಟಾ ಪವರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ವಿತ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಆಸ್ ಎ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹಿಯರ್. Option C as the right answer. I hope you understood this. And how to approach and how to solve such type of numerical problems. ನೋಡೋಣ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನ. ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡೋಣ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡೋಣ, ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೀಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್. ಸೇಮ್ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಸೇಮ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ. ಸೇಮ್ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್. ಎಸ್, ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್, ಟಾರ್ಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ದ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಜೌಲ್ಸ್. The unit joules. So we can say see here, we can say A is related to P. Frequency and angular velocity ma, joule is a unit ma. Here is a frequency per second is a unit. So we can say like this, P and Q. That means A goes to P comma Q. Next nodana, power angular momentum agalla. So physical quantities having same dimensions and different units ma. Same dimensions but different units. ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು, ಆದರೆ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಪವರ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಡನ್ ಬೈ ಟೈಮ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಆಂಗುಲರ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟಮ್ is L is nothing but joule second. We will get it ma, joule second. So please we have to think and we have to analyze ma. ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಪವರ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಅನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪವರ್ ಮಾ? ಪವರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ nothing but work by time, which is joule per second. So whenever we think about this, we will get m to the power of having same dimensions ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. So we can say m power 1, l power 2, t power minus 2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ -1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ -1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಂಗುಲರ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟಮ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, we can say m power 1, l power 2, t power -2 into t power 1. If you do simplification, you will get the answer as nearly ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರಬಹುದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಜೌಲ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ m power 1, l power 2, t power -1. Is it right ma? ಬರತ್ತಾ? ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪವರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಂಗುಲರ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟಮ್. ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಪವರ್ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಪವರ್ಗೆ ಜೌಲ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಎನಿವೇ ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡೋಣ. ಪವರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು m power 1, l power 2, t power -2 ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ t power 1 ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ m power 1, l power 2, t power -3 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. But angular momentum will also have the unit m power 1, l power 2, t power -1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So it is not correct. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ we cannot get r ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Therefore yes, ನಾವು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ linear momentum will have the unit kg meter per second. Angular momentum will have the unit joule second. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ it will never match. So what is the option we can say here? Okay, anyway, so b ಗೆ none ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಬಹುದು. So we can say it is none. In the sense we can go with t. Is it right? And similarly, let us understand the physical quantities having different dimensions and same unit. Different dimensions and same unit, it is not possible. Hence we can select C is also none. Therefore option D nodi, physical quantities having different dimensions and different units. different dimension, different units always goes to this one only here. Linear momentum and angular momentum, it had different unit. Linear momentum has the unit kg meter per second, angular momentum will have the unit joule second. Hence we can select, see here, D is going to, what is that, my yes, D is going to yes. So just go through the options here. A P Q B T ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇದಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಪಿ ಕ್ಯೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಕೀ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಬಿ ಗೋಸ್ ಟು ಟಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಿ ಗೋಸ್ ಟು ಟಿ and D will stand for yes. Okay, like that we have to think and we have to analyze the numerical questions. Okay, let us see the next question what they are saying to us here. So please read the question. So ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ನೋಡಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. The unit of impulse is as that of ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ನೋಡಿ, ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಅನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್, ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. therefore we can say that impulse is nothing but equal to the linear momentum ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಇಂಪಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರೆ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಸೇಮ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟಮ್ಗೂ ಸಹ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಮೊಮೆಂಟಮ್ಗೂ ಸಹ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ us see the next question what they are saying to us. A physical quantity is measured and the result is expressed as n into u minus into u, where u is a unit used and n is a numerical value. If the result is expressed in various units, then we can say we have studied that any physical quantity can be expressed as q is equals to n into u. What is q called here? Q is called as a quantity. And n is a number, and u is the unit. Therefore whenever the quantity is constant here, whenever a quantity is constant, then we can say n into u remains a constant. Therefore we can say that n is inversely proportional to unit. Number is inversely proportional to unit. Okay, hence we can go with what is the option here. Option D is the right answer. I hope you are understanding these points. Is one of the basic questions and also important models. So let us see the next question what they are asking us to calculate. The dimensional formula for the magnetic field anta heltade. What is the dimensional formula for magnetic field? How can I get the dimensional formula? So see here, from this, in order to get the dimensional formula of any physical quantity, at least I should know what is the unit of that physical quantity. Otherwise, at least I should know what is the relation with other physical quantities. So here we know that F is equals to B into I into L. Recently we have studied these formulas in moving charges and magnetism. Is it right? So B is equals to F divided by I into L. What is the F dimensional formula? You can write m power 1, L power 1, T power minus 2 divided by I is nothing but A and L to the power of 1. Okay. So if you simplify this value, then we can say dimensions of the magnetic field is equals to m power 1. We can say L to the power of 0, T power minus 2, A power minus 1. Is it right? So let us check my here m power 1, L power 0, okay, L is not there, T power minus 2, A power minus 1. Hence we can select option A as a right answer. Okay, I hope you are following these points here. Similarly, let us go to the next question what they are saying to us. Force applied by the water stream depends on density of the water rho, velocity of the stream v, cross-sectional area capital A. Then the expression for the force should be, what is the expression for force in terms of density, in terms of speed, and in terms of area of cross-section? So how can you simplify? See here, by using dimensional analysis, we can say that F is proportional to rho to the power of x, v to the power of y, a to the power of z. So we can say, just substitute the dimensional formulas here. M power 1, L power 1, T power minus 2 is equals to 1 into rho to the power of rho means we can say L to the power of 1. We can say, sorry, mass per unit volume alva, hagagi nimge m power 1 L power minus 3 whole to the power of x, and speed is L power 1 T power minus 1 whole to the power of y. Area is L power 2 whole to the power of z. Is it right? So just simplify this value here. M power 1 L power 1 T power minus 2 T power minus 2 is equal to m to the power of x ma here. You will get m to the power of x into and L to the power of minus 3x plus y plus 2z ma here minus 3x plus 2y plus 2z. Is it right or not? Yes, plus y ma, sorry. Plus y, we will get only minus 3x plus y, minus 3x plus y plus 2z. Is it right? So just equate t. What is the t value we can say here? T to the power of minus y, t to the power of minus y, we will get it. So by the principle of homogeneity, we can equate the dimensions here, we can equate the dimension. Therefore, you will get x is equal to 1, x is equals to 1, and minus 3x plus y plus 2z is equals to 1, and minus y is equals to minus 2 here. Therefore, y becomes equals to 2, we can write. Substitute the value of x and y in this equation here. Minus 3 into 1 plus y is 2 plus 2 into z is equals to 1. So simplify this. Minus 3 plus 2 plus 2z is equals to 1 here. So 2z becomes equals to minus 1, it will go to right hand side, become 2 ma. Therefore z becomes equals to 1. Z becomes equals to 1. Therefore just substitute the value of x, y and z in the equation 1. Then we will get equation 1 implies f is equals to some constant k into rho to the power of 1, v to the power of 2, a to the power of 1. So we can say f is equals to k into rho v square into a, Is it right ma? Rho v square into a, in the sense we can select option A as a right answer. Is it clear? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತದಲ್ವಾ ಹೇಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಲೆಟ್ us move on to the next question. What they are saying to us: the mass and volume of a body. What is the mass of the body they have given? See here, it is one of our NCERT model here, 4.237 gram, and volume is equals to 2.5 centimeter cube. Is it right? Respectively, the density of the material of the body. What is the density of the material of the body? Corrected to significant figures. So see here, we know that density is equals to mass by volume. What is the mass value? 4.237 divided by 2.5. My request is, so whenever they are asking us to write the result in the correct significant figures, we have to remember the rules. In the multiplication or in the product. So in the product or in the quotient, we can say that so we have to select the result to the significant figures equal to the significant figures of the least ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಗೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಸಿಗ್ನಿಫಿಕೆಂಟ್ ಫಿಗರ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸಿಗ್ನಿಫಿಕೆಂಟ್ ಫಿಗರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಫೈನಲ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ನ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ mass and volume. Whenever you observe the mass and volume, we can say for volume there is only two significant figures. Therefore, final answer should be in two significant figures. So see here, this is having the significant figures equals to 5, and this is having equal to 3, and this is having equal to 2, and this is having equal to 4. Hence we can go with option C. How? According to rules of significant figures. According to rules of significant figures, we can say option C is the right answer. I hope you understood this question here. Now similarly, let us move on to the next question. Given that v is the speed, r is the radius, g is the acceleration due to gravity, which of the following is a dimensionless ma? ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ dimensionless ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಏನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತಂದಿದ್ದಾಗ, dimensionless is nothing but we can write m power 0, l power 0, t power 0. So we will go with what is the option verification technique. There is no other way here. There is other way, but I will explain to you later. So see here, we can say first one, we can say v square into g divided by r here. V square l power 2 t power minus 2, g is l power 1 t power minus 2 divided by l power 1. So but it is not equals to 1. Is it right or not? So option A is not right. Option B, we can say V square R into G. V square is L power 2 T power minus 2. R is L power 1. G is L power 1 T power minus 2. It is also not equal to 1 here. So similarly, option C. What is option C here? V R square into G. V R square into G. We can say L power 1 T power minus 1. We can say L power 2 L power 1 T power minus 2. So it will never get cancelled, never get cancel. Hence we can say it is not equals to 1. Therefore, there is only one option, that is option D here. So V square by RG, V square by RG. Is it right? We can say V square. What is this value? L power 2 T power minus 2 divided by R is L power 1. G is L power 1, T power minus 2. Everything will get cancelled here. Then we will get L power 0 and T power 0. We can say it is equals to 1. So hence we can go with option D as a right answer. Option D as a right answer. There is another method. I said to you, no. So what is that another method here? Alternate method. Alternate method. So see here, if we know this formula here, so in Newton's laws of motion, it will be coming V square by Rg. See here, V square by Rg, since theta is a dimensionless, m power 0, L power 0, T power 0. Okay, it should also have the dimensions of V square by Rg. Like that also we can easily answer within a fraction of a minute, Okay, hence we can select option D as the right answer here. Now let us move on to the next question, what they are saying to us. The time dependence of a physical quantity P is given by P is equals to P naught into x to e to the power of minus A into T whole square, where A is a constant and T is the time. Then the constant A is A. We have to check whether the constant A is dimensionless, has dimensions equal to is the dimensions equals to T square. Otherwise we can have the dimensions of a P. So we have studied that the augment of log or trigonometry functions or exponential terms must be a dimensionless. So you have to make sure about this point here. So whatever the augment it is there in the log or trigonometry functions or exponential function, those are all we can say dimensionless quantities. We can say, see here, A into T square here, A into T whole square will become equals to, that is 1. Therefore you can say A square is equals to 1 by T square. Therefore you will get A is equals to 1 by T. Therefore we can say dimensions of A becomes equals to T to the power of minus 1. That means it has the dimensions of frequency. Okay, so like that we have to think and we have to analyze here. So has dimensions, that's it. Option is given as has dimensions. Okay, the constant A has the dimensions, but what is that? It is equal to dimensions of the frequency. So like that we have to think and we have to analyze. So let us go to the next question, what they are saying to us. An important milestone is the evolution of the universe. Just after the Big Bang is the Planck's time Tp, the value of which depends on three fundamental constants: speed of light in vacuum c, gravitational constant g, and Planck's constant h. So I think you can do this problem by yourself here. Just I will give you the hint. What is that hint? So see here, we know that C is nothing but dimensions of C is L power 1 T power minus 1, and dimensions of G is m to the power of minus 1 L power 3 T power minus 2. And what is the dimensions of the Planck's constant here? We can say m power 1 L power 2 T power minus 1. Is it right? So just substitute these values, just substitute these values in all the options, and just go through it, you'll get the answer, For example, if you substitute that, in the value, that is for example g into h divided by c power 5 whole to the power of 1 by 2, you will get the answer, okay. Then that will be the proportional to, capital T, and this implies that is a Planck's time, hence we can get option D, D. Just I have given the hint to you, you have to substitute and you have to simplify, then only you get a practice, okay. Now let us move on to the next question, what they are saying to us. The dimensions m power 1, dimensions m to the power of 1, l power minus 1, t power minus 2 can correspond to useful relations are tau, s, f, everything they have given just to confuse you, they will be giving all these hints just to make you time pass, ನಿಮಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ನ ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಟೈಮ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ನಮ್ಮ ಮೈಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದರ ಏನನ್ನ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಎ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್, ಓಕೆ. therefore we can say option C as a right answer. Pressure ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ we can also say it is equals to stress, it is also equal to stress. Hence we can select option C as the right answer, okay. So let us see the next question, what they are saying to us. See here, if n denotes coefficient of viscosity and g denotes a gravitational constant, then g into n yields the dimensions anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. So see here, we know that coefficient of viscosity will have the dimension m power 1, l power minus 1, t power minus 1, is it right? And g is having the dimensions of m power minus 1, t power l to the power of 3, t power minus 2, is it right, just take the product, then you will get an idea, here. So we can say g into n will have the dimensions equal to, g is m power minus 1, l power 3, t power minus 2 into n is m power 1, l power minus 1, t power minus 1, is it right? So whenever we multiply and whenever we get the dimensions of this, then we can say m to the power of 0, l to the power of 2 and t to the power of minus 3. So what is the option we can say, m power 0? M power 0 means we can select option D as a right answer. Is it clear? I hope you are understanding here. So let us see the next question, what they are saying to us. Three measurements are made. One is 18.425 centimeter, and the other one is 7.21 centimeter, and the other one is 5 centimeter. Is it right? The sum of the measurements up to correct number of significant figures, okay. So see here, a plus b plus c, let us say it is resultant arm, it is equals to 18.425 plus 7.21 plus 5.0. So if you add this, what will be the answer here? So just add it, 18.425 and next one is 7 point how much here, 7.21, next one is 5.0. Whenever we add, we will get 5, 3, 6. Again 5 plus 1, 12. 12, 18, 20, that is 22 something you are getting here. Is it right or not? So observe this value here. You will get the answer nearly 30 point something you will get. You will get 30.635. So whenever we are adding the numbers, we have to concentrate on the decimal places of the least decimal places. So among the given values, 5.0 is a number having only one decimal place. Hence we have to answer the final result to only one decimal place here, that is nothing but 30.6 centimeter. Hence we can go with option D as a right answer. Option D is the right answer. Okay, is it clear? I hope you understood this question. Similarly, let us move on to the next question. What they are saying to us: when 1 meter, 1 kg and 1 minute are taken as the fundamental units, the magnitude of the force of 36 units is. What is the magnitude of the force of 36 units? What is the value of this force in a CGS system? In a CGS system. So how can you calculate the force equal to 36 units to be equal to that is what my here? See here, whenever we consider the units of 1 meter, 1 kg and 1 minute, then the force is obtained as 36 units. 36 units. So what is the value of this? What is the value of this force in CGS system? In CGS system. So please observe this. We know that N2 into U2 is equals to N1 into U1. N1 into U1. So I want N2 value here. N2 is equals to N1 into U1 divided by U2. So please observe this. What is the force dimensional formula? M power 1, L power 1, T power minus 2. Is it right? So just substitute the values, you'll get the answer here. N2 is equals to 36 into, we can say M1 by M2 whole to the power of 1, L1 by L2 whole to the power of 1, T1 by T2 whole to the power of minus 2. So 36 into what is N1 value here? M1 means 1 kg, 1 kg. And in CGS it is 1 gram to the power of 1. 1 meter, L1 is 1 meter, no ma. 1 meter divided by, in CGS it is 1 centimeter here, power 1. Okay, this is, what is the T1 value here? T1 is 1 minute, sorry, T1 is second, but here is 1 minute. 1 minute is nothing but 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Whole to the power of minus 2. Whole to the power of minus 2. Is it right, ma? So just simplify, you will get the answer. Okay. So what is the value of N2? We can say here. N2 becomes equal to. So please go through it. If you have any doubt, you can ask here. Okay, somewhere I am doing mistake here. So first system is a system which they have given. Is it right? Hagagi it is nothing but 1 minute. 1 minute divided by second whole to the power of minus 2. So please simplify. 36 into 1 kg divided by 1 gram. 1 kg divided by 1 gram. So how can we simplify this value here? We can say 1 kg is nothing but 1000 grams divided by gram. Is it right? 1 meter is nothing but 100 centimeter divided by centimeter. Illi 60 seconds. 60 seconds divided by seconds whole to the power of minus 2. Is it right? So just simplify. Gram will get cancelled. Centimeter, second also will get cancelled here. So if you simplify this value, 36 into 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 5 into, so what is the value of this here? 1 by 3600 you will get it here. So 3600 times will get cancelled. So you will get the answer as 10 to the power of 3 dyne. 10 to the power of 3 dynes. That means you will get the N2 is equals to 10 power 3. N2 is equals to 10 power 3. So what is the option? We can say here 10 power 3 dyne. That is option A will be the right answer. Option A will be the right answer. Is it clear? I hope you understood this point. Now similarly, let us see the next question. What they are saying to us. If Planck's constant h and speed of the light in vacuum C are taken as two fundamental quantities, which one of the following can, in addition, not be taken to express length, mass and time in terms of the three chosen fundamental quantities? Three chosen fundamental quantities. Okay. So please think about this. Please think about this here. What is the option? We can say here. In terms of mass, length and time. ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಸ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಯಾವ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ನಾವು ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಯಾವ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿಗೆ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ವೆನೆವರ್ ವಿ ವಿತ್ ದ ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್, ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಈಸ್ m to the power of 1. Universal gravitation constant will have the dimension m to the power of -1, l power 3 and t power -2. And charge of the electron is a power 1 into t power 1, a power 1 and t power 1. And mass of the proton is, we can say, m to the power of 1. Is it right, ma? So what is the option we can say, ma, here? Other than these three means charge of the electron is containing the unit ampere. Okay, hence we can select option C as a right answer. Is it clear? So these are all the questions which we have to study in under the home assignment, okay, of the chapter units and measurements. I hope you all understood these questions, and if you have any doubt you can ask, or you can comment, ma. So please start preparing seriously. Okay, from the next chapter it plays a very very important role. Okay, we'll meet you in the next chapter. Until then, please read, don't waste the time. Thank you very much.